What I heard the PDP candidates say is that if they voted that much for the president in the presidential elections, why wouldn't they come out and vote for their own during the governorship elections?
That is the exciting thing. In this same local government, Mr. President got 16,000 in the presidential election. And this is with the support of both Abia and the PDP. How come the figures have jumped from 16,000 to 80-something thousand votes? Because their son is running an election. These are results written in the home of the TC chairman and a few other people in that local government. No elections held anywhere in Obingwa. These are facts.
But in
Osisiama, the same thing happened. Results were written in the homes of two major PDP leaders.
But that's what APC has accused your party of doing as well. The APC has accused both the PDP and ABGA of writing results where it is that they both have strongholds.
I'm surprised that my brother from the APC could say that. He admitted, when you put the question to him, that the difficulty they had is that APC, the Southeast supported President Jonathan. That is a fact. In Abia State.
That's for the presidential elections.
In every election, quite frankly.
Yes, but for the governorship election, which is also a problem that your party recorded, it would seem, when it came to the National Assembly elections. But looking at the governorship election, I think it was now clear who and who was supposed to be running in terms of, you know, the fact that it's closer home to the people.
Absolutely.
They have accused your party and the PDP as well, of writing results and, you know, not even letting them...
There would be no basis at all of any accusation against my party of writing results. Everyone knows that the results where they were written in Abia State was written by the PDP, and I would say with active connivance of some levels, at higher levels, of the INEC in Abia State.
But they accused you of the same thing.
Who?
The
APC.
PDP.
Oh, come, honestly. I mean, honestly. How would one respond to that?
He's also accusing
that's a joke. I mean, that's a joke.
Well, you say it's a joke, but
that's
then
a joke.
It's also saying...
It's a no joke in Abia State.
He's also saying...
That everybody knows, sorry to interrupt you, everybody knows in Abia State that the party that is so bent on rigging this election is the PDP. If that wasn't the case, run the election in the three local governments.
He's now saying
and we'll win again.
that your party is distributing voter cards. Can you reply to that allegation?
I mean, that is nonsensical. Distributing to who? In our situation, we have always insisted that you have a card reader accreditation. If you are going to have card reader accreditation, how could you distribute PVC? It wouldn't work, because it would not be accepted in the first place. And this is the same thing we are saying about Osisioma, Isialangwa North, and Obingwa, because there was no card reader accreditation. How come it is only where PDP has insisted they are going to write these results that the card readers do not work?
Let's get John back online quickly before we wrap up. Mr. Wangwe, could you respond to this? I mean, he says, if your candidate is that popular in these three local government areas, why are you afraid to conduct these elections again? If you say you're popular, you should win time and again.
We are not afraid at all. First and foremost, let me clear one falsehood that has been traded there. He says that at the presidential election, Obingwa recorded 15,000. That is a blatant lie of the highest order. Go and look at the records. PDP, Obingwa returned no less than 64,000 votes to president during the presidential election. And I want to say it is on record. It's a historical fact. Obingwa at every election in 1991, all through to the present, has always been known as the highest voter local government area of the state. Is the number one. It's always considered number one. It's a fact of our history. And more so, the excitement, the sense of fulfillment, the joy of, look, this time in the history of man, a number man is being positioned to become governor for the first time in the history of man. The joy, the commitment, everything about it is in every man. Every child, every woman, every man, every boy is there. So he cannot be saying what he's saying. And he knows himself. And he knows that he's lying. We are not afraid of any election because we know we will always win. or what
Then
he
let's
is
hold
saying,
it.
what they are insinuating, what they are fighting, what they are plotting is not even just talking about the three local government areas. The ultimate aim, the ulterior motive, cancel the entire election and let us begin all over. That is their ultimate game.
Why would they be afraid of that?
Everything to do to make sure that there is chaos, so that this process of Saturday will not even go on.
That's the APC situation. Why would they be afraid of that?
We are sure ready for the election, assuming INEC is not prepared to declare the result as already being won by the PDP candidate. But we will go out and still win them again. I have to say one thing. It is the madman that will always, upon certain a sane man, call him mad. Remember that fact.
All right, John, let me bring this in. We need to, we're winding down now. If INEC were to cancel elections in those three local government areas that he says the governor went there and forced them to reverse themselves, if INEC were to conduct elections there all over again, would your party have any grounds with that?
Where?
In the three local government areas, Osisioma, Sialangwa, and Lubingwa.
What happens there?
I think I would say, if INEC were to conduct elections there all over again, would your party have any grounds with that?
Well, since there is no basis to do that, since there is absolutely no basis for that, the process has been done and concluded in those areas. So the issue of going there, talking about conducting election there does not arise in the first instance.
No, they say there's a basis.
When somebody is saying that,
Let me put this in before you respond finally. They say there's a basis because, as it has been said by Abia and many who were also there, that the governor, alongside some other party members, went in there, took the right to a private place, and then forced him to reverse himself about those three local government areas that elections were initially cancelled. Isn't that the basis?
that is that venue open to him right now. I'm not going to rerun election there. You understand? So that is one thing. Also note this point. Despite whatever anybody is telling you, note this hard fact. Prior to 4 months ago, Abia was not in existence in Abia State. It was not. It's just about a few months ago that they started suppressing. And let's go to their candidate was a member of PDP. I have the witness sitting right there with you. Was a member of PDP. So all that has happened is that some people that defected from PDP now go to see what has become Abia today.
APC did not exist. They have the president of the nation.
Okay, John, we have to go. Thank you very much indeed for speaking with us. That's John Nwangbogo, former Commissioner for Information in Abia State. Let's get your closing moments on this. This weekend, the elections will hold. Would you go ahead and accept the results afterwards?
Yes, we would accept the results on the basis that the writing is done. You cannot have a returning officer intimidated and reverse himself as a result of whatever happened when he was dragged upstairs alongside the resident electoral commissioner, Professor Selina Oko. Those results should remain cancelled. Elections should be held in those local governments. On the alternative, give us victory if you do not want to run elections in those areas. And how can you also be talking about running elections when they have armed their youth with machetes, taking out coffins, psychologically deterring people from coming to participate? Where are the police? Where is the army? The IGP has told us that he is going to take the situation in Abia seriously.
How he responds to that, the IGP. Thank you. Hamdi Weke is the Abia State campaign spokesman and also senatorial candidate in Abia Central.